Guys, we are at the end of the line with Teen Wolf season 6. This is the last season, and honestly, I don't really know how to feel because when the first time I even heard about Teen Wolf, I remember seeing the preview for it for season 1. I don't know where I saw it. It could have been like on MTV when I was watching, I don't know, some show, maybe some corny movie that they made, because they still kind of do that, like with My Super Sweet 16, the movie. And I probably saw it from there, like on a commercial break or something, but I forgot about it. And then I think I remember watching an episode with a friend, and then I forgot about it because like the first season came out 2010. I want to say that's when the first season came out. And then I forgot about that because I was in high school. I was a junior, school stuff, my own drama or whatever to deal with. But anyway, then like 2011 I graduated from high school. Again, more of my own stuff to deal with. But then I made a Tumblr account, and oh my gosh, Tumblr opened my eyes to so much stuff, because before Teen Wolf, I was already reading fanfics. I was learning like certain terms from fanfiction.net, like Flemish, slash, lemons, OT3, OT4, but not really stuff like shipping or whatever. But when I made a Tumblr account, I just like, dude, I don't know how many times I saw like GIF sets from season 2 of Teen Wolf, like the rave scene with Erica and Isaac and Jackson dancing together like that. They were all intimate and it was like all passionate and stuff. But I think as time went on, I'm like, you know what? Okay, I need to get into this show. And I remember in Texas, I binge watched season 1 and season 2. And then I was like, okay, what do I do with my life now? Because, dude, I totally understand why people ship Sterek. I mean, dude, their interactions were awesome. Okay, and to like see the growth from season 1 and season 2 and like forward, it was interesting at times, but honestly, after like both parts of season 3, I think that's when it really started to get bad, because the annoying thing with Derek's character is that he was this big punching bag. Every time he got together with a female character, he either found out that they lied about what their real intentions were and that they betrayed him, like Jennifer, like Kate. But I don't think Kate can really be considered as a relationship that he had, because honestly, he was a teenager when they interacted, and then like sometimes there were like moments in the past where like when she came back that like people that didn't really like understand like Teen Wolf and like the shipping, they tried to make it all like consensual, and like I ship Kate and Derek, and it's like no. If anything, that is a no TP. Don't ship them, okay? Because first off, Kate molested Derek, okay? Derek was in a very vulnerable place. I'm sure he was still struggling with the fact that Paige got bitten and she died. And then here's Kate. Like, I don't know what he thought of her. I mean, like, oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna piss people off by what I say next, but I just need to like get it out there, because like honestly, she was beautiful, and like her voice and everything. I get that, but like we're gonna just mine is set out because at the end of the day, she used a teenager, found out all the secrets that the Hales had, and then she burned his childhood home down. And the only supposed survivors at the time were Laura and Derek. But then, like, with season 3B, wait, no, season 3A, there's Jennifer. And, like, another annoying thing that they did with, another annoying thing that they did with Sterek was they made female counterparts. Like, I made a list saying, like, what each of their counterparts were, but I feel like the only counterpart for Stiles that Derek had and like interacted with and they're almost going to be romantic was with Jennifer. And I honestly found so much issue with that because honestly I suspected at the beginning that from the moment she entered the English classroom, that she was not who she said she was. I mean, but I did like the idea how like she used like a quote and sent it to all the students that were in that classroom. But besides that, that moment was still pretty shady, and it was still I still took it as shady, even though it was innovative and like most real life English teachers wouldn't do that, or maybe they have, and I could be wrong. Maybe I never got any teachers like that. Yeah, but like with Jennifer, she was pretty much like a mini me, Kate Argent, because she had sex with Derek when he was injured, and like his 2-pack mates and Scott and his pack thought he was dead, and Scott was really pressed and wouldn't let himself heal. But meanwhile, Jennifer's like, Derek, you're injured. Let me help you back to your apartment and then let's have sex so I can heal you and make you fall more in love with me because you saved me. I want to say in episode 3 or so. And then fast forward to a few episodes later, and psych, she was actually an emissary for Callie's pack, and she was the only survivor. Which I do and don't understand, because I thought that like alpha werewolves are pretty strong, and even if you are anyway, whatever. And then like you find out that like she has her own vendetta, and it's like, why do you need to use Derek, of all the people, of all the stuff he's gone through? Here's another girl that just goes and is just like, hey, I've lied about who I am. I've lied about my identity. I am just here to use you and to complete my mission. And I'm going to use some virgins to get really super duper powerful, because the Nemeton did call me, and then it came into Beacon Hills. And I want to get more of that power that the Nemeton gave me before I almost died. And I need your help. I need your protection. And then Kate Argent comes back, and she's back again. She's back in season 6. And I don't really know why, because I stopped watching season 6 after like a certain episode, or I forgot about it, because sometimes that happens with me. Sometimes I can get like, I will like keep consecutively remember when a new episode of a show is going to be and the time or whatever, but like then time will go by and I'll forget, and I'll miss like so many episodes, and I'll either catch up on demand or not. And I tried doing that with Teen Wolf with the first half of season 6, but I was just like, I can't, because I don't know. I don't know. I guess I thought it was boring, but I don't know. This is like the third time Kate Argent is back, and I'm sick of it. I just can't. Um, let's see. What counterparts were there of Derek for Styles? The two that I thought of, the two that I put three, and I put Lydia as one, but I don't think she's the counterpart. I think she was just, I, honestly, she can just be labeled as like that epic crush. So I'm still gonna talk about Lydia and Brayden, and in a few seconds. But anyway, Cora appeared in like season three, the first half of season three, and um, I feel like it didn't make sense, because the annoying thing that they do they did with Sterek was that instead of um, making it canon, or at least admitting that, you know, neither of them are straight. Because there's this like popular headcanon that Styles is bisexual, and Derek could either be seen as demisexual or pansexual. Like either way, they make sense, and I can totally see how fans could like come up with those headcanons, because there's so much evidence of it. Even if they haven't kissed, there's still there's still evidence that, hey, they can work really well together. There's a lot of development. They've gone through a lot of stuff, blah blah blah. But anyway, Cora showed up in season 3A, okay, and um she was going through a lot. She's like, hey, oh my gosh, Derek, you're alive. I can't believe I almost attacked you. Oh my gosh, that's awful. But then, like, at the same time, she was also really angry at Derek, because she heard all this stuff from a pack that she was with in, I want to say North America or South America, saying like, oh, have you heard of this alpha named Derek? He's got a new pack. He's doing really good, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, she's dealing with that stuff. And her interactions with Styles aren't, they were trying to make her interactions with Styles copycatters of interactions that Styles and Derek had. But honestly, they were pretty much like forming a friendship. I don't know if it's true that like off screen Derek and Styles grew a friendship over the summer when season 2 ended. I don't know if that's canon or not. I don't know if the actors have even said anything about that. But like, for this sake, let's say that happened. So let's say that like Styles and Derek are like slowly realizing that, hey, I have feelings for Derek from Styles, and Derek is realizing that too. But like, but at the same time, they don't really want to verbally say it to each other. And also, they're like, okay, you can't go into this abandoned bank all wolfy senses blazing and not have like a coherent plan. Well, Derek in season 3A, they also had to deal with the Nematon, the Rock, the Alpha Pack. Well, season 3A, when Jennifer like leaves the hospital after, because I can't remember why she showed up in the hospital scene, but like Styles was like angry. He was like livid. He's like, no, we need your help. And he got into an argument with Derek, because he's all like, oh, you're really telling me to be quiet right now? Really? This is your fault. I'm not gonna be quiet. You know what? No, I have my bat. I'm gonna go after her. And I felt like there was this just red string of fate in that moment. And Derek effortlessly went after Styles. He's like, oh my gosh, he can't go by himself. Just like with me in the bank, I can't let him do this. Okay, yes, none of that was actually said, but I feel like in Derek's body language, he was doing what Styles told him not to do with the abandoned bank.